Claudius,
That's
what would Claudius do? You think Claudius would just take the chance? I know Ladenham wouldn't, or he would try to find some other way.
Claudius got that fucking demigod intelligence. He's like, alright. Well, Claudius is thinking they know, and he doesn't have anything on right now to like detect like any sort of scrying. He's like, we're probably being watched right now. They're preparing right now. We got the drop on them, and only had to deal with her. But the longer we stick around here, the better prepared our enemies are gonna be.
Well, Cynthia says, can we put Gao in an extra dimensional space? Can we put Gao in a bag of holding? Can Gao fit in the bag?
If we can shrink her to that size.
Let me see.
Not a game. Doesn't this stasis make her untargetable though?
No, you can target the stasis, not her.
You could hit the sarcophagus,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, you can't. So like, he wouldn't be able to like cast spells on her through this. The sarcophagus would have to go for anybody to affect her. But once it's gone, she's free to wreck fucking hell.
Man, let's fucking take this bitch on, man. If we're here to take down the cage right and one's in front of us, I say we take him down. Lewis, can you give us a vision on what's going on in this corner? I'm like in here looking.
Yeah, we could start her off at a disadvantage for when she breaks out and then fight her that way. Like we could just put her in the pit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we're
Start
supposed
her
to be here to
off in
take down
the
the
pit
cage, right?
and then
What pit?
And bring her to justice. I say take her to jail.
yeah, it's hungry pit. He could do that whenever he wants, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we could put her in the pit. The pit will crush the fucking sarcophagus eventually anyway. And then what?
Can we move forward?
Nah.
Not really, because like
Maybe.
she could still target the pit with her ability to like smash the spell. So it's a problem.
She doesn't have a weapon though.
She could do it with her fists apparently. She has
Yeah,
her
I
own,
know.
she
But
has
she
her
has
own
on
strike.
strike. We watched her, but
She's strong enough to also climb out if she doesn't even do
So
it.
it seems as though she'll
We take a
be
damage on the way.
regardless.
Lewis, where's my vision for the room they came out of? I don't see nothing yet. Am I blind?
Oh, my bad. I forgot you. I just double check it. I mean, you carry as a scouting, I assume.
I told you. I said that's what it's going to be scouting.
The other thing
It's
that I
going to be in
could
full
do,
defense mode.
the other thing that I could do for Gao, other than this, it's practically just a grander version of putting up stone wall, but he could do mudslide, and then do transmute fucking mud to rock.
You go behind that rock curtain camouflage thing, and there's another one about 15 feet down.
Moving 15 feet down, Lewis.
How about that? Can I do that, Lou?
Do what?
Can I fill this whole room with mudslide, and then
Bury her in the mudslide?
And then once she's filled up in the entire room with mudslide, do transmute mud to rock.
She's
So
gonna
that she
fucking do
basically
with,
be encased in the entire room of rock.
He's just literally making cement.
You could do all that.
Alright. So that's what Claudia says. Claudia says, I came up with the idea. What I'll do is
Motherfuckers burying him like fucking
we'll
Shikamaru.
pretty much we'll leave the room, and once everybody's out of the room, I'll do the mudslide spell, fill the entire room with mud, and then do transmute mud to rock, so that the entire room is sealed. Should be sealing the whole room encased in stone. If they, there's no way, son. They have to break through, and like we're talking about fucking, like we're talking about feet thickness of like stone. Like there's a lot of fucking stone breaking. I mean, they could probably do it with probably a 9th level spell. Like I think there's a spell called Dig or something like that.
Yo, Lewis, where's my vision? What's
But
going
then
on?
they'd still have to get through the sarcophagus too, because the sarcophagus didn't take any damage. They have to do a lot. They have to do a lot. We'll do that then. If they do it, they do it. Whatever. At least we don't have to waste the resources to fight it now.
Yeah, transmit mud to rock spell hardens the slide into stone, trapping any creature still within. It actually has that as the last sentence of the fucking spell. Don't have mud for the spell? Here you go. That's a 40-foot radius. That whole room is done.
That's what I'm saying. The whole room, son. Fill that shit from top to bottom with mud and turn it all to stone. Done.
Yeah, the only thing they can do is basically.
And they have to break through all that
stone just
then they gotta break through the sarcophagus.
Niggas will hire some dwarves. Some niggas be right up in there like, we're going to court.
True, but the problem is Gal's gonna die eventually because the sarcophagus only lasts days. When the sarcophagus goes gone, there won't be any air in there. She's gonna die, but she won't be in stasis anymore. She'll just be encased in fucking stone, like.
That's the best. Holy shit! Wow.
Done. So it's a death sentence for her. I wish there was a way to cancel the spell, like, after
Let's
that.
just go. Come on, let's go. Lewis, where's my vision? Still don't give me no vision.
Hold on, I hear you.
This nigga Lewis be skimming on the vision, so I'm about to log on the Twitch to see what the fuck I gotta look at them.
Get the hell out of here.
By the time I actually see some vision, this nigga be like, nope.
Alright, that area. Damn, where's my shit?
What the fuck is that? A bed? That's Gal's bed?
That was God's bed.
That little fucking thing on the floor. What is that?
Hold on. I'm gonna describe it in a second.
It looks like Gal's bed to me.
It is.
Guys, there's something here.
I just gotta look it up. No, not that. What the fuck is it?
That's where it comes back. It seems like Gal's mattress is here.
Damn it. Where's my maps? Hold on. C3. Oh, okay, that's why. C3B. 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 Yeah, C3B just looks like living quarters. It's sparse. The area is sparse, furnished with little more than a few dire bear rugs and a large bed made of animal hides and bones.
That's where I goes to search and investigate. Maybe she's hiding something in here. Maybe a note.
As you search the room, you
Seems like there's nothing here.
you find the secret door.
I do? Rather search it? Okay. Not going too far. That's one movement away. That's far looks in.
Why is there an S in there? Oh, okay.
Don't worry. I'm coming.
When you slide over that door and look in. Oops. Reveal.
Don't worry, Father. I'm coming.
Yeah, you find a long, kind of about a 50-foot hall to your right, and it stops at a wall. Oh wait, there's a description? Hold up.
Damn, they didn't just tell me the description.
Oh, okay. You actually, okay. Yeah, it's a hall, and it stops at a wall at the end. Kai was going this way. Kai sees a lava tube tunnel going further down. Slowly goes down here, peeks around the corner, and sees a stop here. So oh yeah, he's got telepathy. So he telepathically tells everyone where he sees.
Guys, I found a secret room.
Says he sees both these tunnels stop at the same, and he says upon closer inspection he can easily make out that they're more of those rock curtain walls, fake rock walls. Just a curtain covering those areas. And meanwhile, Metro says he found a hole. As you're down there searching around, you don't really find anything unusual along the hall, along the walls. Looking up the ceiling and the floors, Metro doesn't.
Since there's nothing here. Why would they keep an empty space with nothing here?
Well, I'm pretty sure we should probably get Claudius's fucking vision up there since he can see into like the fifth dimension. But yeah, as soon as Kai comes back from his thing, I'm just gonna move Elena out of the room now so that Claudius can do his thing. But first, like, did we search everything in this room first that we're already in?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
The room that you're in?
Mm-hmm. Let's get this room searched. Make sure there's no clues or anything.
Since this guy has arcane sight, anything of like real value. There's an adamantine morning star, a silver flail, but the most impressive weapon, roll a spellcraft for Claudius,
Wow, 16.
is a Holy Avenger.
Oh, snap.
I mean, there's no paladins in the group, so, but
There is someone who's lawful.
apparently a paladin she laid waste to in the past. She kept that guy, the old girl's sword. She kept their Holy Avenger emblazoned with the symbol.
Damn, son.
Emblazoned with the symbol of Lathander.
Oh, yeah?
I knew it was. I should have said it then because Lewis always likes to say something about it. That's his shit. That's his nigga.
Well, I guess the shoe's on the other foot now because her sword's got taken as
It's a trophy.
as a trophy. So I guess we'll take all that stuff and relate them as Cynthia and
I was gonna say, yeah, you guys can move your own characters wherever you want them.
That's why it touches the wall at the end. See if it has any weak points.
Zino could like come over here too. Just waiting for Kai to come back. Claudius.
Matsura, from your time that you spent being raised by dwarves, you as you're checking out,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm checking. Like I'm using my.
as you're checking out the wall, normally you never would have noticed something like this, but a little bit of something you learned from the dwarves.
So I see a spring in my history, nigga. You know I was raised by these little fucking buildings.
You're with your current extremely skilled and enhanced perception.
Dungeoneering, son.
It was enough to notice this particular aspect of the wall that dwarves naturally would have noticed with no problem, without even much skill in being perceptive, just because of their culture and race and affinity for the earth. The wall that you're feeling on here is actually, and checking out and you know, using all of your senses and your knowledge, is particularly thin.
Something off about this wall.
There's no secret door or anything that'll open it or anything magical on it. It's just a particularly. It's as if somebody chiseled from the other side just enough to like keep it standing, but the wall seems pretty thin.
Guys, something off about this wall. I think I could break through it, but I'll wait for backup first.
Alright, we'll be there in a moment. I'm just waiting for Zino and Kai to come across to the other side before I seal the room.
Damn, that shit is dumb thin.
I'll keep a lookout. If anything happens.
Kai's like, I'm not gonna go much any further than this. Just in case. But I see no traps or any magic traps. I see no particular traps of the sort that could do anything. But as for what's beyond those curtains, I'm not sure yet.
Okay, make sure you check the wall. What?
Metzwar, before we
He's like, well, they're not walls, they're curtains. I could look behind them.
we have to be certain that there's an exit on the side that you're on. Metzwar.
So then that means you want me to break the wall before we seal this thing up?
Yes.
Very well. Lewis, I'm gonna use the Thunder Punch, you know, the one that does damage reduction and objects get no hardness.
Alright, you do that and the wall literally shatters, like it just shatters completely. Like there was, and when you look at the pieces on the floor, you realize that the wall was really thin. This shit was only about a quarter of an inch thick.
Doesn't matter. That's why I blew it out. Doing damage on the wall.
Anyways, so
pulverized it to dust.
So what does he see? Do you see a way down?
Alright.
Is it a way that continues? We just need to know that before we seal up this room, because we won't be able to go back this way.
The path continues, so it looks like what is that, a door or a curtain?
You tell me. That's a door.
That's why it's heading down.
No, don't head down to the door. I just wanted to make
There's
sure there's an exit.
It's a double stone door.
Looks like a double stone door.
Alright, so we're just waiting for Kai and Zion to come, and then we'll seal up.
Looks old and ancient.
Kai stealths down here, looks behind the curtain to this room. And he does the same to this room. Alright, so he checks out the other two rooms, and what he reports is those two rooms that just got revealed below were actually look like they belong. They look like layers. They're irregularly shaped rooms. They're just, they're not. They weren't constructed. Obviously, they were just chiseled. Picked out from the natural cavern walls. There are odd, uncomfortable pieces of furniture that lie about in the chambers, including several long, narrow beds. There's bizarre statuary and paintings that adorn the walls, and several low pedestals, and a thick black tarry substance that covers most of the room's surfaces. So he's like, my assumption is, he's like, there's nobody in either of these rooms. My assumption is these were where the Ferastus were lairing before they attacked us. But obviously, he's like, clearly they're not here. They're probably spread. Other than the ones that we killed, the ones that escaped or retreated or elsewhere in this place. He's like it's pretty disgusting here. It's cased with their slime. The floor.
I wonder if Claudius would need that for a spoken form. For us to slow. I always think that. Ecology creatures.
He's like, I'm not a. He's like, I do a more thorough inspection in the rooms, but that's up to everyone. Which area we want to go to first.
We're waiting for everyone to come back so we could go to Annette Suarez. Because we're going to seal off this room. We won't be able to go back through here.
But what if this room doesn't make anything? Then I'll have to break our way through the other side.
Yeah, between you and Disintegrate, I'm pretty sure we should be fine.
Fair enough. Do not know what this spell discriminate is. But, hey, if you say it works, it works.
Alright, well, if everybody out the room, Claudius does his,
Well, Zion's still over there. He's about to get sealed in.
Zion, are you getting sealed in?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
Alright, so he does transmute with the rock. And he does,
So those two rooms that show like the remains of the winged creatures, you said that some of them,
is he
they seem
keeping
like
either of them?
it looked like some of them had already like fled or like
Both.
or somewhere else.
Just in case. He clearly had plans for that, so.
Alright.
So that could be a problem later.
He did not memorize those on accident.
I missed what you said, Zion. What'd you say?
So these two rooms, they had remains of like the winged creatures, you said that it looked like they were gone or like they had fled somewhere else.
Oh, these two rooms. He said it looked like. He said it looked like that's where they were. That was where they laired, but they're not there because they're spread throughout elsewhere. And half of them are probably fighting us. They're lying dead in this room.
Jeez, that means they could be a problem later.
I expected that. I didn't think we'd see the last
We're
of
the
that.
Vindicators. We handle problems. Come on, guys, finish that up. Let's get moving.
How's there still a live one underneath all that? What the fuck? I got too many. I need to just delete them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So many bodies. I think this one died. Yeah, oh, I totally forgot about this one. This one got finished off. So fuck it.
We are certain that Gal will be dead. She won't come back after us after your spell, Claudius. Is what we're assuming.
You can only hope. I mean,
Actually, hey Lou, do I have to be in contact with the sarcophagus to cancel the spell? Do I have to physically touch it? Or can I just concentrate on the spell? Because I can just cancel the spell right now, and she's just beginning the process of passing away, rather than waiting for her to get out of the sarcophagus days later.
No, it can't be.
It can't be canceled?
No.
Okay. Alright. So she's just gonna have to wait in there and die on her own. Claudius, using his dragon sense and his arcane sight and all that stuff, does he see anything that in this room that Metzwall may have missed?
Who?
Claudius. I'm using his
Metzwall doesn't miss
perception.
anything because he has breeze black dwarves. Better respect my dwarf.
In this room, no. No, nothing special in there.
I'm pretty sure Claudius trusts your perception, but unfortunately you can't see ethereal things.
That's true. One of my abilities got limited today anyway.
This dude's got dragons, so he can see damn near everything. And fucking arcane sight. Maybe seeing magic auras. I think he put some points in knowledge engineering, or was it dungeoneering? I think he can look at structures too and like tell if there's sound and stuff like that.
Is that engineering?
I think that's engineering.
For what?
Looking at
I
like
can help him with that.
structures and telling whether there's sound or not. I think he put.
Oh
points
yeah,
in
well if he
knowledge.
was in that hall, some Metzler, his engineering would have realized that fucking wall was.
Right.
He would have put his hand on the wall and looked it over and like engineering it and like, what is this fucking wall is paper thin almost. He would have been like, what the fuck? Yeah, nah, he would have caught that too, just with his engineering knowledge. Even dungeoneering would help.
Alright, so at this door, Claudius is looking at it. Anything magical coming off of it?
Shit. No, nothing. No magic aura on there. Kai steps forward to place his hand on it with his gloves.
Check for them traps.
Yeah, he does that. Find some traps. Now he puts his hands. Says the command word. Hoping nobody. Well, obviously, whoever is on the other side either knows or hears people coming. But
Why is Kai in front of me? That nigga never goes in front.
he's got the gloves that can see through walls.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I was like, wait a minute.
Well, he checked for traps, and then now he didn't find any, so now he's like gonna see what's on the other side of the door, where everybody's.
Oh, God, what do you see? What do you see?
And he enters a stance that makes his form a little blurry, and it lets him see invisibility as well. Oh, wait, yeah, he's got his maneuvers back. Forgot about that. Let me mark off how many rounds of that has he used. He's using 1 round of it, so he's using 2 rounds. Looks inside, and he's like, it's a chamber on the other side. There's a pale green ichor that's coating the floor of the chamber. There's some strange warped furniture that I can see. Some kind of rack has been attached to the far wall, and it looks like stretched out on a burned and disfigured remains of at least 7 humanoids.
No, it could be our family.
Although
I'm
not sure of that number. He's like, I'm not entirely sure of that number. It's difficult given the condition of those corpses.
Well, there's only one way we're going to find out. Mitchell opens the door. Your father could be here. Nothing's going to stop me.
And he's like, I could make out to the left, I could make out a hall that leads to another chamber.
My interest is in the ichor on the floor. So Menswar opened the door.
And nothing happened.
Hold on.
There's nothing in here. It's totally empty. Where are the 7 bodies?
Hold on.
You drawing them in?
Hold on.
Got an earpiece to Shelly. Shelly's talking to him in his head. He's like, hold on. Okay.
No, I'm just making sure I got everything prepared. Alright, so Mitsuo opens the door.
Mm-hmm.
Get open the doors. And
shit. A lot of girls have asked me for like advice, and they've been like, I tell them that I don't want to fuck, and they stop talking to me. Stop telling them you don't want to fuck.
The fuck is the question? Alright, so you go through the room and what are you doing? I mean, go ahead. The door's open, nothing seems to attack. At least not right away.
And then meet up with them. They got sexual attraction to you. They can't help but to let you finesse them. Honestly, what grown ass man is gonna want to let you trick them and then not give them the pussy? I just don't like so. This was my key ride. Like, damn babe, I really like you.
Hello. What are your characters doing? The door's open.
I told you once the door's open, I could see the ichor. I want to identify it as. Okay.
All
I
right.
want to identify what the ichor is. Miss Cynthia.
What do you do? Run down and run back?
Nah, he just messed on was right here. He goes,
All right. You go there, and which means you can see down here more.
I'm getting tired of these empty rooms.
Yeah, this room may not be as empty as you think.
I was like, oh, moving in with me, alright, king.
Yeah. If anybody's moving, stop. Put your character where they stop.
Mine
stops here.
Where he's supposed to stop. JK moves, so I can move.
In full defense mode, obviously.
Can I roll, is it a monster? It's Ichor, so it's part of a monster, so I want to roll.
Who's
But it's
investigating?
for a threatening organization. They have
I
a
can see
lot
the
of
ichor
empty
from there, right?
spaces. And
I mean, she wants.
unsettling. Shittily.
Yeah, she can see it from there, unless you want a better inspection.
No, I mean, I'll take whatever penalties come from just inspecting it from there. I'm assuming it's coming from some sort of plus 5, because I got a storyteller skill check. As you to tell me what I'm rolling, whether it's knowledge, nature,
Planes.
things. Yes. So
No, I'm grabbing my character.
so it's ready. 23 plus 25. That's 48 total.
The Ichor definitely belongs to Demodons.
What was that gray circle?
And it's quite it has a terrible, awful fucking stench, and it's also got an acidity stench to it as well. This Ichor is definitely not. I mean, there's that the tar-like slime everybody knows those Frosters. But the green Ichor, different Demodon, which they fought before. Kalubar. They're the ones that secrete the acidic slime from their bodies. So clearly, there's Kalubars in the area as well. From which what you characters do remember recalling last time about the Kalubars? They are considered the bureaucrats of the society and intermediaries between the Shaitors, the higher and lower tiers of the Demodon and fiends. They also supervise Farastu squads. They're obese, partly because of their fairly sedentary lives that they lead. Stand about 8 feet tall. They have bat-like wings. Their skin is knobbed, rough, and leathery, and coated completely by a pale green slime that gives their dark skin a grotesque hue. Yeah, your characters had... Actually, you fought another one in Cauldron, because there was one that was forcing people to, like, build a structure for him. You guys dealt with one there, too. So, yeah, the slime's acidic. They have similar spell-like abilities to the Farastu, on top of a few extra, such as they were known to be able to call forth an acid fog.
That's for the smoke pain.
So the ichor lets off a stench. Do you have to? Is it a thing?
No, it's not. Unless they're nearby. Like, no, the ichor alone is not going to affect. The stench is not going to affect.
Let's all move out of that then. You don't understand. You don't understand.
Wait! Don't move your characters yet. I was just describing.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, wherever they got dropped at, leave them, because it was at the moment Zino and Metzor had come through. While Cynthia was looking over the ichor, and while like Kai and Claudius and Philanum stood where they were at, that speaking of acid fogs, one was summoned right upon them from an unknown source. Obviously a Kalubar, either a trap that these two set, or maybe an unseen Kalubar nearby that couldn't be seen from where everybody's position was at. But whatever the case is, there's fog. There's this green acid fog that just...
It's creating acid. No.
There. That's the area.
Motherfucker.
The fog. The qualities of the fog are, it's similar to a solid fog spell, which means anybody inside it. Well, everything's sight is completely obscured except for anything adjacent to you, which is still somewhat obscured, but you can still make it out. You can still see it, just not clearly. Also, progress, you can only move 5 feet per move. You also have -2. You also have a -2.
It takes accurate. That's fucking horrible.
So you also have a -2 to melee attacks and damage inside of it. Range weapons do not work at all, except for magic rays and the like. So ray attacks, pretty much. And you can't take a 5-foot step while you're in the solid fog.
But you can only move 5 feet while on the phone.
So like, if you use your regular move action to move, you move 5 feet. If you use a standard action to move again, 5 feet. So the most you can move is 10 feet per round. Using both your actions, the standard and the move. Also, it's highly acidic and it's dealing 2d6 acid damage per turn to everything in it.
But no save?
No save.
Okay.
With that, I'm gonna pause it there.
You motherfucker, you're supposed to pause in the middle. I didn't finish my character, man.
My
I told you I was
shield,
moving down here.
my shield would have kicked off my acid resistance automatically. So,
The fuck? Why is he over there now? Yo, move him back where he was originally, you cheating ass.
This is where he was when I stopped moving.
No, get the hell out of here.
Shit. Alright, fine. Stop it here. Bitch ass.
How you move 5 feet already? Get out of here! Stop Man, stupid.
That's up a goblin. For goblin.
For real, be like, no, Lewis, what are you talking about? I was over here, man. That's where I stopped him at. No, the main reason I have to stop it there is because
I'm gonna say it's early. It's not one yet.
I mean, I was gonna go through at least one round, but I fucking whatchamacallit, I forgot to prepare their spell, the enemy spells.
Oh my god, so to prepare that shit, let's go.
You say that like that's easy. I still have one.
I know,
I still have 6,
it's
7, 11.
Don't tell us, don't tell us.
I'm not telling you what spells. I'm just telling you there's
Don't say
11.
that.
There's 11 slots open that I did not fill up. And I
should've fucking-
I thought I did, and I guess I was making the creature, and then I left the spells last. I always leave the spells last. And I must have moved on to the next, to like building the other creatures, and forgot to go back to this and finish it. Apparently.
So we done. Alright, cool. We had a good session, that's fine. Next week, Monday, see you guys.
Yeah, we got some shit explored, some shit opened up, you know. A
The
fight.
map was looking good. The tasks were quick. There was no time.
An extremely lethal battle was ended with non-violence.
Submitting the motherfucker.
Sounds like fucking Vindicators.
I would say that was a pretty dope way of ending that battle. Let's not get killed. How about we just seal the bitch? Like, yeah.
Seal that bitch.
Seriously, Amber Sarcophagus summons the mud, turn the mud to stone. You buried her under 2 fucking layers of spells.
Yeah. Gave that bitch her own pyramid. Gave that bitch her own pyramid and a sarcophagus.
That shit is wild. I ain't never seen some shit like that. I know that's why he prepared that though. What I don't know is like, all right, because you look at transmute mud to rock and it says it'll seal whoever's in it. But it gives no I guess that's it. I guess it's like instant death because it doesn't say how anybody could maybe break out.
Right. Because if you're sealed in stone itself, that was once mud. There's no air. There's no room for you to move.
There's a way of monks can you have to wait
unless you could
go ethereal or something. You could just start
Right.
Exactly.
You only have to
You
magically
go
get out.
ethereal or you have to teleport out.
Anything that can
Ethereal would be it.
Ooh, somebody asked a question.
Because you can't even move to cast spells. So
that's what sort of
you have to
monk
be
is like
silent.
Mental good.
You don't have any air, so it'd have to be silent. You know what I mean? That's for a spellcaster. You have to have fucking still a spell and silent spell on. For monks, you could just fucking go with
2 key points.
But then again, you gotta hope too that I mean, how much movement do you get?
Yeah, full movement, 90 feet in the last 10 minutes per level. Well, no, 10 minutes.
So you get to move. You get to move 90 feet ethereally.
Yeah, for 10 minutes each round.
If you get then you're good.
Okay, so here's. I can see what Mudslide would do. The fucking Mudslide fucking spell itself is weird. It's 40 foot